Folks, welcome back to Our Mountains. Now, for those of you who never got to visit Mom's restaurant, all I can say is I'm sorry because you really missed out. And for those of us who are frequent guests, I know you miss it as much as I do. Well, lucky for us, today Mom has not one, but two classic Kudzu Corner recipes that I know you're going to love. Mom?
As some of you know, I used to own a restaurant in my hometown called Kudzu Corner Cafe. There hardly is a week that goes by that someone doesn't say, "Why don't you start the restaurant again?" Well, instead of doing that, I'm going to show you how you can do some kudzu sandwiches in your own home. The first one we're going to do today is called Ham Delicious. Now this was a real crowd pleaser, and we sold a lot of them in the restaurant, and it's pretty easy too. So to start, I'm going to light my fire, and you want it on about medium-high heat. Put just a little bit of butter in it, and we're going to grill some pineapple. So to this butter, I'm going to add a couple of slices of pineapple for each sandwich. So I'm just going to do one right now. This is a really good sandwich. Men particularly love this sandwich. I don't know why. I guess it's just that ham in there. But you want to leave your pineapple on there just for a few minutes to heat it up and get it just a little bit browned. Takes 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, the pineapple's starting to sizzle just a little bit. Smells so good. Now, in the same pan, I'm going to put just a few slices of ham. You can use thin sliced. I kind of like to use the thick sliced. Hear that sizzle? So as your pineapple is heating, your ham is going to heat. We were fortunate in Kudzu Corner Cafe to have a really good cook named Daniela. She's from Switzerland, and she had a lot of good ideas about good food. So this was her idea. When we started the restaurant, we thought we need about 5 different sandwiches for people, and she created them. We had our taste testing, and we picked the ones that we loved the most. So this was one, and she said, "It's such a delicious ham sandwich." So we did a play on the words and called it Ham Delicious. All right, this is just about ready. The pineapple is starting just a little bit to brown. Smells so good. Smells like a baked ham with pineapple on it. Now, just before I put this sandwich together, I'm going to put a slice of provolone cheese on top of the ham just to get it melted. Now you can use any kind of cheese you like. You could use Swiss or American cheese, but I kind of think the provolone is a really good creamy cheese for this. Okay, it's starting to melt. I'm going to take a couple of slices of bread. You can also, if you want to toast these, you could do that, but I like them soft. Going to add just a little bit of mayo. Another thing, if you want to add some fresh greens to this, some salad greens or even baby spinach, I think that's what we put on it at the restaurant. But today I'm just doing the meat and cheese and pineapple. So we're going to put the pineapple. And the cheese and ham. Oh, it looks so good. Very good. Doesn't that look like a great sandwich? Now, we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to do another of my sandwiches. Be right back.
I'm Nina Harris, and I'm assistant professor at Frontier Nursing University, and I'm also a nurse midwife and a nurse practitioner.
At Frontier Nursing University, it's more than an education, it's a calling. Answer the call.
Earlier, I showed you how to make a Ham Delicious sandwich. Now I'm going to show you how to make a cold sandwich that's equally as good, and we called this one Rhonda's Special Tea. Daniela also came up with this recipe. We start with whole berry cranberry sauce, And I'm going to use about a half a can. And I'm going to mix some prepared horseradish. And you can make this as hot or as strong as you like. And I do like it very strong, but today I'll only put in about a tablespoon. And you just simply mix this up. Tell you what, I'm going to add just a little bit more horseradish. And the rest of this is just putting the sandwich together. I'm starting with some whole wheat bread, but you of course can use white or any other kind of bread. And this is our sauce. And you can put as much or as little as you like. I do love to add about, a good tablespoon on one slice of bread. Now, you're going to add some sliced turkey, a slice of cheese, and I'm using provolone because that's what I have here in my fridge. And to give it a little bit of crisp and crunch, apples, thinly sliced apples. My favorite to use of the apples is Granny Smith, but today I think we're using some kind of a Red Delicious. But that's it. You just put it together. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be daring. Add a little bit to the other side. You could add lettuce or spinach if you want, but I like it just like this. There we go. Serve it up with some chips and a pickle, and you'd swear you were at Kudzu Corner Cafe all over again. Enjoy.